In this chapter, we'll go over cameras and the lens types we offer. I'll also explain how to take your camera and use it to export an MP4. To bring cameras into the scene, navigate over to the Cameras tab. Here, you'll see 4 cameras which we currently provide: an ultra-wide 17mm lens, a wide 35mm lens, a classic 50mm lens, and lastly, a telephoto 85mm lens. You can place these within the canvas as you would any other asset or character, and use the same transform controls to move and position as you require. If you aren't happy with the type of camera you brought into the scene, you can directly change the lens type from the quick action bar. If framing your camera still isn't right, you can directly pilot the camera as well. You can use your standard positioning controls to position and frame your subjects. When you're happy with the framing, you can exit the camera to return to the standard perspective camera. You can have multiple cameras within the scene and at different lens types. Think of it like multiple cameras within a filming shoot. When you're piloting the camera, you don't have access to transform controls on assets or characters. This is a form of preview mode. You can cycle through them through the quick action bar or using the dedicated camera cycle found below the transform controls. You can export your visuals and animations to an MP4 through our simple-to-use export function. Located next to the Share button, you have the options to select your camera, cycle through your viable aspect ratios, set the resolution, and then set the time frame for your animations. Currently, we allow 1 minute of animation time per export sequence. When you're happy with your settings, you can simply press the export button, and we'll begin the export and download process. It is vitally important to not close your tab or window, as it will cancel out the export. Also, while exporting, we will be using your CPU more intensively at various points. This is expected, and you shouldn't worry if your fans start speeding up. Once the export has been completed, the file will appear in your downloads folder.